welcome to your Glow and Flow program. I really hope you enjoy this 30-day plan. So every Monday in January, there will be a brand new Glow and Flow practice for you to follow. This will be a mixture of Pilates, yoga, and barre in each video. For the rest of the week, there'll be a variety of different videos, short, long, and specific, ranging from yoga, barre, Pilates, equipment, breathwork, and more. Please keep me posted on your journey. I love to know how you're finding each individual plan, and I look forward to stepping on the mat with you for this journey. Welcome to session number 1 of your Glow and Flow program. For this video, you don't require any equipment, just some space, some comfy clothing, an open mind, and we are good to get started. Okay, so we're going to begin this practice facing the length of our mat. So feet hip distance apart, lengthen through the legs, pull up through the thighs, and soften the shoulders away from the ears. Let's take a moment to begin this practice simply swaying. I just invite you to sway the body weight forwards into the toes and then back into the heels. So I'm transferring the weight forwards and back, starting quite small. One step at a time, maybe starting to come into a bigger rise if you're happy to, but moving at your own pace. Starting to incorporate some arms. As I find a rise, the arms rise too. As I sway back into the heels, the arms also come back. So just smoothly starting to find your balance, find your alignment. Delicately starting to engage the core, draw the belly towards the spine. And taking this time to check in. Checking in with yourself physically and mentally. Next time we find a rise, let's join together here. It doesn't have to be really high. Bring the heels together and take the toes apart. Think of a barre first position. So heels together, toes apart. Squeeze the bottom. Now, as you lower the heels, we're going to bring the arms down. So we're in first position. And as we lift the heels, take the arms all the way up. Here we go. Heels go down as the arms come down. Heels come up as the arms lift. So a little barre rise here with continuation of that arm sequence. Testing into the balance as we begin this practice. Let's come into that rise and hold. So we're staying in our rise now. Plie, bend the knees as the arms come forwards. Straighten the legs, arms come up. Bend the knees, arms are coming forwards. Straighten the legs, arms are coming up. So I'm inviting you to stay in this rise, in a turn out. So knees are following the path of the toes as we plie down, keeping that lovely lengthened spine all the way from the crown of the head to the tailbone. See if we can find our rise one last time all together. Pause there. Turn the feet to parallel and lower the heels down. Pilates roll down. Exhale, lead with the arms, chin to the chest. Curve the body over as we fold forwards into our standing forward fold. Soften the knees. Maybe take a slight sway here, side to side. Releasing any tension, any stress from the physical body. Whenever you are happy to join me, bending the knees generously and walking the hands all the way forwards to find a high plank, shift the weight into the shoulders, lengthen the spine and start to engage the abdominals. Feel quite strong, quite powerful here. We then bend the knees, take the hips up to a downward facing dog. Lift the heels, ripple the body forwards back into your high plank. Bend the knees, take the hips up, downward facing dog. Lift the heels, shift your weight forwards into a high plank. So we're starting to feel that flow as we start to kind of ripple through the body and starting to feel that heat gently building into the shoulders. Let's pause in a high plank with me, lengthening through the spine. We're going to sweep one arm up, find a side plank when you're ready. Turn the body to the side of the room. Lovely, gorgeous stretch. And then coming with control back through to center to your high plank. Take it the other way. Sweep the arm up into a side plank here. Press the hips and the chest forwards. With control, coming back to our front high plank. One more time, either side. Lift the arm up. Side plank here, opening through the side body. Control as we come back through, realign, reset, and then sweeping to the other side, using that exhale, and then coming back to center, high plank. Beautiful, lowering with control onto the knees and uncurling the toes. Extending the left leg and lifting when you're ready. Tricep press, inhale, lower the chest down to the ground as the left leg lifts. Exhale as we push back up. Inhale as we lower, lock the elbows in. Exhale as we lift. One more time, inhale as we lower. Exhale as we lift. Pause here with the left leg lifted. We rotate on the right knee, pivot on the right knee. Lift the left arm to find a side plank when you're ready. Reach up to the ceiling, press the chest through. Keep that left arm reaching over now until it touches your left ear. An oblique waist crunch, knee to elbow on the exhale. Inhale as we reach. Exhale as we crunch. Inhale, reach. Twice more. Now ground down the left foot. Windmill up with the right arm for a side stretch. Left hand rests on left thigh and right arm reaches up and over. Feel that gorgeous space through the right side of the body. Windmill back up and over onto our hands and knees when we're ready. Shift the weight back forwards to your half high plank as we straighten and lift the right leg. Here we go. Inhale, lower. Exhale, tricep press up. Inhale, lock the elbows in, draw the belly to the spine. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more time. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Now pivoting on the left knee as we lift the right arm up, finding our half side plank now. Reach the right arm over. Big, big stretch all the way. Crunch in, right knee to right elbow. Extend and reach. Right knee to right elbow. Extend and reach. Twice more. Ground down through the right foot. Press off the left hand. Big side bend now. Reaching up with the left arm. Opening through the left side body. And then sweep the left arm. Right arm follows. Back onto all fours in your own time. Tuck the toes under and find that downward facing dog once again. Ease the chest through. Big sigh here. Now with control, we're going to come down onto both elbows, finding a dolphin position now. So press the chest through, but we're on our forearms. Keep lifting up with the hips. Now gently bend the knees, come back down onto your knees, slide the forearms a little further forward so you've got space and relax the toes. From here, we're going to exhale, lift the left foot up towards the ceiling. Keep it bent, keep both hips square to the ground. Inhale, left knee taps right calf, push back up. Tap calf, kick up. Tap calf, kick up. So we're doing a little glute pump now. Pointing the toes up towards the ceiling. Keep shifting your weight forwards into the forearm so your shoulders are really building some heat now. And scoop the belly in to protect the back. We're going to keep tapping that calf for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold that left leg up. Keep the thigh as is. Straighten and bend. Extend and bend. So keep the left leg where it is. Scoop the belly in. And we're trying to straighten the left leg away. And then bring the heel into the bottom. We're going to go for 3. For 2. Now keep the leg straight on number 1. And pump it up. 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 Tiny little pumps with the left leg here. Keeping it as straight as you can. Hips square to the ground. For 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left knee down. Tuck the toes under. Find a dolphin when you're ready. So lift the hips up. Press the heels to the ground. Keep pushing away from the forearms. I know the shoulders are getting tired. Stay with me. Then bend the knees. Come back down onto the knees. Slide the forearms a little bit away to make some space and relax the toes. Right leg. Here we go. Exhale. Lift the right leg, keeping the knee bent. The knee taps the left calf and lifts. Calf and lift. So the right leg staying bent. Try not to drop the head. Let's not collapse into those shoulders. Stay really strong here, physically and emotionally with me. Scooping that belly in. Trying not to twist through the hips here. Yes? For 4, for 3, for 2, and then 1. Lift that leg. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. So the right thigh staying as is. Hips are square to the ground. Keep pushing away from those forearms. For 3, for 2. Now do you remember? Straighten the leg and pump. We go up, up, up. So you're pumping a straight leg up to the ceiling, scooping the belly in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee down. Tuck the toes under. Our last dolphin here. Lift the hips up. Press the chest through. Now with a big exhale, push up onto your hands to find your downward facing dog. Ease the chest through. Notice how much more space there is. Lots of little steps. Walk the feet all the way into the hands. Find a standing forward fold when you're ready. Taking hold of the forearms. Let the head just dangle here. Maybe take a soft sway through the lower body. Don't force it. Bend in the knees as generously as you need to. And then carefully, we're going to bend our knees to come all the way down onto our bottoms. Make sure you've got the space behind you. And then we're going to give ourselves a big hug here, holding onto the shins as we round our back and curl into a little ball. Now we're going to start to roll like the ball. So keep the chin on the chest, rolling through the spine and pause at the top. So scoop and hollow the back, massaging out the spine, making sure we're starting to engage through the core here. Option at the top, try not to tap the floor. Find a little balance as you get to the top and don't let the toes touch the ground. Nice to have a little bit of a play. A little bit of a challenge sometimes, right? Let's do this twice more. Last 2 here. One more time. Pause at the top. Well done. Ground down through the feet now. Just use the hands to take the bottom slightly away from the heels and then ground the hands down onto the mat behind you. We're going to exhale as we peel up into a reverse bridge. Open through the chest. We're peeling open the other way now. And then with control, bring the bottom back down onto the mat. Exhale, lift up with the hips, push into the heels. Inhale with control as we come onto the mat. Twice. Exhale, lift. Open through the chest. Inhale as we lower. One more time here. Great way to peel open the posture. And lower with control. Once your bottom comes onto the ground, delicately slide onto the forearms. And as you're coming onto the forearms, the heels are lifting up to tabletop. Push away from the forearms, scoop the belly in. We're going to exhale, tap both feet down to the mat. Inhale, knees back over hips. Exhale, both feet tap. Inhale, back to center. If this is feeling too much, one leg at a time. And alternate. Great option here. Make sure we're scooping the belly. We're not losing our neck. And we're using the exhale. Beautiful. Next time you bring the feet all the way down, ground the feet onto the floor, slide the arms down so you're coming all the way down onto your backs. Once the head touches the mat, we're going to go bridge rolls. Exhale, lift the hips, take the hips all the way up to the ceiling. Squeeze the bottom as you press the shoulders into the mat. And then we're rolling down with control. Roll down through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Twice more here, keeping the feet flat on the floor, the knees parallel. Feel that space opening up through the front of the body, moving with control, with precision as we start to make our way down onto the mat. So we've got one more here, last one. With control as you come all the way down. Then we're going to find our way to that bridge and hold. So find our way all the way up to the bridge and hold. We're going to take a little circular motion here. So take the hips to one side. Sweep the bottom across the floor for a little hover. Come up to the other side. Back to center. I'll go to the side. Sweep the bottom across the floor. Come to the other side. Up and over through center. So a nice way to work into the waist as well. To isolate into each individual side of the leg here. Make sure our feet stay down and the head and shoulders stay rested. So a circular motion with the hips. Seeing how this feels on both sides of the body. Let's do this one more time. Lovely big circle. Once you get to the top, go a little higher and then roll down slowly through the spine. Let's hug both knees into the chest. So bringing those knees in. Taking a moment to imprint the back into the mat. Take a little sigh out here. Then we'll prepare our legs to table as we interlace the hands. Hands come behind the head. Exhale, one leg extends as we find a basic crunch. Inhale, that leg comes in as the head goes down. Other side. Exhale, basic crunch. One leg extends and then we control as we come back down. On the basic crunch, please ensure the elbows are staying wide, scooping the hollowing the belly in. And as we're taking the leg away, we're scooping, zipping up through the pelvic floor and only going as low as you feel comfortable here. Very important. Let's do this twice more, slow and controlled. Last one. And then when you're ready, leave the head down, press the elbows into the mat. Start to crisscross your feet over, under, over, under. So the knees have opened slightly. Make sure the back is supported by engaging the core. And elbows are wide, so we're working on peeling open the posture. Your next level is to find an abdominal crunch and to keep the legs going. Okay, so this is the next option to come up here with me. If you'd like even more, I'm going to extend the legs onto a 45-degree diagonal and then continue the crisscross here. Over, under, over, under. So whatever option you're in, please keep going. Use that breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head goes down. We hug both knees all the way in. Take a moment here. Sigh it out. We'll gently take the legs over to the left-hand side as we open the arms out to a T shape and then gently turn the head to look towards the right. Coming into a lying twist now. Breathing out really slowly as you allow your body to fall into this lovely stretch. Releasing any tension through the back, the hips, and even through the shoulders. Lead with the right leg and then the left leg follows as the head comes back through to center. Gently take the legs over to the right now as we turn our head towards the left. Slowing down the breath, allowing everything to soften, to stretch, to open up and to release. And then we'll carefully lead with the left, right leg follows as the head comes back to center. Gently bring both feet down onto the ground and open the knees wide as the soles of the feet come together. Have a little fidget here, make sure the back is comfortable. There's some space through the hips. Bring the hands down onto the thighs and just gently decompress the spine by trying to push those legs away from your torso. It's just trying to make a little bit more space around the tailbone, around the lower back. Then assist those knees to come together. Gently roll yourself over onto your sides and use your hand to slowly bring yourself up to seated whenever you're ready. Let's all meet together in a seated position that feels comfortable for you, back on the mat. Inhale as we sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. Find the space, the lift, and then exhale as you bring the arms all the way down. I really hope you enjoyed your glow and flow practice today. Please let me know in the members chat area below how you found this video. I'll see you on the mat again tomorrow.